Hi, my name is Roland and welcome to my VectrexRoli show. The Vectrex is my favorite gaming system, but not all videos here on my channel are about the Vectrex. I tell you that as maybe you are new to my channel and this is the first video you see here. I can recommend to watch my Vectrex Beginner's Guide video, where I tell you the most important things you should know before you go out and buy a Vectrex system, and I can also recommend to subscribe to my channel, as I will also cover more Vectrex topics in future videos. I thought that today I will show you something very interesting, my new Vectrex light gun. Maybe some of you will say now, but Roland, that's not the Vectrex light gun, that's just a good old Sega light phaser, and it even says so on the sticker. Well, yes, that's correct, but you can make this a Vectrex light gun, and the nice thing is that those old Sega gun controllers are not really that expensive even on eBay. I bought this because I got some Vectrex test versions for upcoming light gun games from Chris from BinaryStarSoftware.com. I will link to his webpage in the description text, where you can also read some more details about this Vectrex light phaser project. Maybe you don't know, but I'm a huge fan of light gun games, and I will also link to one of my videos where I show you a few light gun games for the Sony PlayStation 1, just in case you also want to see that. Before you can use the Sega light gun on your Vectrex, you need also an adapter for that, and Chris was so kind to send me one he built, and on his webpage you can see how he built it. Chris is currently developing some light gun games, and his plan is to sell them at some point, and maybe also the adapter you see here. But in the meantime he also released one of his games called Super Simon as a free download in case you don't want to wait, but I will come to that later. First let's have a look how we connect the light gun. It is quite simple to connect the light gun. You plug it into your Vectrex using the adapter in the second controller port, exactly like you do it with add-ons like the 3D Imager or Light Pen. Talking about the Light Pen, so basically the first idea Chris had was to make games for the Vectrex Light Pen add-on you see here. There is not really much software available that makes use of this light pen, and if you want to see that thing in action with all the official original programs released for it in the 1980s, go and check out my older video about that. Then Chris did some experiments and extended this basic idea to use a light gun instead of a light pen. So the way how it works is similar, but of course it is much cooler to hold a gun in your hand for a shooter game. You don't have to be extremely close to the screen, and on the Vectrex light pen there is also no trigger button. The games I tested so far still did also support the light pen. Here now some random gameplay footage for the upcoming game Whack-A-Mole. You have to turn up the brightness on your Vectrex so that the hit detection will work with the light gun, and that makes it hard to film as the screen is now quite bright for my camera. Normally when recording Vectrex gameplay footage I adjust both the screen brightness and camera settings, but here for the light gun games I can only control the camera now. The light gun works great with the game, so currently the gun is about 1 meter away from the screen, which is about 40 inches or 3.2 feet, depending on which part of the world you live. So I can sit in front of the Vectrex as usual, and as the Vectrex screen is quite small, it would not really make much sense now to go much further away from the screen. I don't know now if any direct sunlight through a window would create issues with the light gun, but here in my basement it works fine. Please keep in mind that everything you see here is work in progress and everything could change, like game titles, graphics, sound, really everything, and Chris is still working on the games and doing some tests. I only say that because sometimes when I show early pre-release stuff on my channel, there are always a few people that think they can already order that now, or they are confused later when the final product looks a bit different. This happened for example last time when I showed the new Matteo's flash card for the Atari 7800. Here I also want to show you the same game using the light pen instead of the gun. So yes, also that works, but I have to be much closer to the screen compared to the light gun, and I have to press the button on the controller as there is no trigger button on the light pen. So I definitely prefer the light gun controller. But the good thing is you can play the game before you get the light gun. Many Vectrex owners do have light pen controllers already, and even my one here is an old original one. You can get also more modern repro light pens. You can also play this game using a joystick, and you control a hammer on the screen then, and even then this game is fun, but I still prefer light gun controls. Let's have a quick look at another light gun game that is under development. This is an early test version of a game with the working title Ghostbusters. The games from Binary Star Software look always nice and polished. I also like the 2 Xmas cartridges that were released. Great games, smooth vector animations, great sound effects. If you have not seen them already, go and check out my videos. And I also did an interview a long time ago that could be interesting to see if you want to learn more about the developer behind the games. As usual, find all links for that in the description text below. The next game is a very early test version of a Skeet shooting game. There is not really much to explain here, also that game works great with the light gun. And again, if you don't have one, you can also play it with the light pen. When I show you early pre-release stuff on my channel, I don't want to spoil too much. When I did show, for example, a preview of the upcoming Vectrex game VectrexRoli in another video, I didn't want to show more than the basic features of the game, so also this video here is more about informing you that something new and cool will come up soon. And to be honest, it is hard for me to find even words now to describe how cool I find it to play light gun games on my Vectrex. The last game I will show you now is Super Simon. If you know the classic memory game Simon, you already will get an idea what to expect. But this version here you can control now with a light pen or light gun. This game is a free download and you can get it already now on the BinaryStarSoftware.com webpage. So if you don't want to wait and play the game now on real hardware, you need of course the Vectrex console and the flash card. Most Vectrex owners will already know about those flash cards. Still, as I get the same questions over and over again, please go and watch my Vectrex Beginner's Guide video as a starting point if you want to know more. So basically you either go and buy a rewritable multicard from Juan Felix Mateos or a Vec Multi flash card from Richard Hutchinson. You put the ROM file onto the flash card, then you either need a Vectrex light pen, doesn't matter if it is an old original one or repro one, or you get a Sega light gun and build the necessary Vectrex adapter yourself, as described on the Binary Star Software webpage. This game is perfect to try out your new light gun, but as it is not really an action shooter game like the other games you saw before, this is also a nice title for your light pen. So I hope that was interesting and entertaining for you. Chris opened up a whole new genre for upcoming Vectrex games with his great light gun project. If you want to know more about that, go and visit the Binary Star Software webpage, and there are also threads on the Vector Gaming forums and on Atari Age, and I will link also to that. I have different playlists for different systems on my channel. There's also one with all my Vectrex videos I made so far, and I will link to that in case you want to see more. Please like, share and subscribe. Say hello to us also on Facebook and feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.